Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cast for Unification. Today we look at the second semifinals of the Invitational 3. We have here MrBlueDude as Grey Knights versus Avezearth as Blood Angels. Avezearth has been shown to be a good player, but MrBlueDude in the past has also shown that he's one of the best we currently have. So this is now the biggest challenge Avezearth has in this tournament so far, or in general in tournaments, as this is, I think, the first tournament he's attending. So yeah, this is now the biggest milestone if he would defeat MrBlueDude here. Yeah, so you hear at my talking that the favorite here is MrBlueDude to be in the finals, but yeah, we will see. It's a best of 5. First map is again Quest's Triumph, which I'm not really sure which favors this. I mean, Grey Knights could go for interceptors and just jump over the canyons. Blood Angels could go for Assault Marines and jump over the cannons as well. So yeah, let's see how the games pan out after all. And here we are on the first game on Quest's Triumph. On the left side, playing Demon Hunter Grey Knights, we have MrBlueDude. On the right side, playing Blood Angels, we have Avezearth. Avezearth goes for 2 scouts into Machine Haliot and Progenitor Barracks. Genless opener, as he did, I think, so far in the tournament in all games. And on the other side we see, yeah, the good old standard opener with 3 Proto Champions into the Teleportarium Orbitalis. Okay, a minor difference is that he is building each building with 1 builder instead of double building the Teleportarium. So maybe this is an adjustment to the map that he wants to go for economy boom. Maybe he has seen also the games of Avezearth, where he's mostly going for economy games, at least the last games he played against me in the quarterfinals, where he tended to go economy base and faster tech and economy, rather than having a big army on the field. But we will see. Using all his money now to get his points up and getting, yeah, of course, Captain Tycho and his Space Marines out, getting 1 point close to it. Yeah, let's see what he does with his interceptors. They should immediately teleport over here, I guess. There you go. Wow. So there, perfect timing on these. Not sure if this was planned, but it looked really nice, I have to say. And these scouts will now completely lose against these interceptors, of course. But I think the tactical units with the Captain Tycho buff can hold their own. Now it's the question, yeah, you need to get away with your scouts to get some points going, because these Proto Champions are kept in the map in the meantime. In comes the Space Marines and Captain Tycho, so they can now kind of fight back. So it depends now on what he does. He can upgrade the listening post, for example, but that would need a generator first, in the first place, which he does not have currently. Like sending 1 scout to this critical location, which is unlikely to being attacked, can be an idea here. Normally I'm hardly against prioritizing critical locations, but in a situation like this, where your scouts getting killed and, yeah, chased at all different points, basically in all ways, is an option. Not sure if he has some scouts. Yeah, he has some scouts attacking this Proto Champion over here. Okay, Interceptor losing 1 model over here. He keeps his 1 Machine Haliot alive. I think this point is not built up yet. He needs to make sure to get it down. Second tactical squad is needed. Second Grenadier Purgators this time. And I think if you go for the Immolator, Incinerator, breaking the morale of the units in tier 1 can be very good. Going into melee, I think Captain Tycho can allow. You will kill 1 model more here, and the other one is teleporting out, I guess. Yeah, okay, losing a lot of models on these guys. Proto Champion also coming in. The scouts died here, so this is a mistake on his part. He needs to rebuild the scouts. Okay, they actually got over here. But I think he needs another squad of scouts to be on the map here. This guy get infiltrated, so we might as well jump over to the side of MrBlueDude, seeing that he's not getting a 3rd squad yet, but he sees them, so they still have vision if he is getting in this invisibility mode. Okay, he actually cancelled it to capture relic, which is a good choice. Capturing now this point while being shot in the back is probably not the best choice, and you see the incinerator now working on. And if the incinerator breaks the morale of these guys, they will not be able to retreat. And the morale is now broken, they cannot retreat, they need to fight here until they die or they win. Even going into melee against these guys, which is, I think, a good choice. Captain Tycho is not like he can, if he detaches from the squad, he can be controlled, but the squad itself cannot be controlled. Getting into melee with these tactical marines against these brigaders is a wise choice. They got the morale back, but yeah, only one model remaining, soon to be 0 models. Okay, he's getting reinforced, and no squad wipe it is, after all. Prototype champion killing, or not killing actually, the scout model, surviving with 9 HP, there you go, and barely managing to hold against this squad wipe. Tier 2 is on the way. Yeah, this impost being upgraded around, and yeah, you need some more scouts. There's now 3 tactical marines, so yeah, you can also just hold with tactical marines, of course, but they are coming 2 interceptors, and there's the incinerator again, dealing a lot of morale damage to the squad. You need to focus down these here, and now they need to run away. Incinerator will not deal enough damage, I think, to these different squads. Yeah, okay, almost losing the model with the incinerator. Nicely done. Getting now starting to build up these points, but yeah, if there's one thing Avezearth does wrong, it is not getting a scout back. 1 or 2 scout squads, even one here. And yeah, now focusing down the builder, which is nice, but tier 2 is soon to be done by MrBlueDude. Yeah, you need 1 more scout, and then click the tier 2 button. Or upgrade some points. He's starting to float some power because he has built 3 generators. Jesus Christ. No, it's the wrong player, sorry. But still, he's still floating some power because he has built 2 generators and not an upgraded point. Now he starts tier 2 without getting another scout squad. This might be a mistake. I think it is. Yeah, it needs to focus down melee with, yeah, Captain Tycho goes melee with the squad and the other squad is shooting. The 2 should be finished now by MrBlueDude, and it is getting the Thomas Astra Telepathica and another squad of interceptors, so he will probably get some Razor back. What they called again? Vicarius? Not really sure. Some Razorbacks. Yeah, some upgraded listen posts would be absolutely vital. This one here would defend both these generators against interceptors. Yeah, Thomas Astra Telepathica is soon to be done. I like the Brigaders with the incinerator, but yeah, I think he lost. Yes, he lost the model with the incinerator. It's very expensive to get this. Yeah, 3 against 2 squads, and the one with the Captain Tiger buff, so he needs to get away over here. Does he even have a builder left? He has no builders left. Another mistake, clicking tier 2 without having a scout and a builder model around. Now upgrading these points after his generator was killed already. I think there should be, yeah, Vortimore Razorback is called. Razorback Vicarius is for Space Marines, I remember now. So tier 2 is now done. And what does he go for? Another machine Helliot, of course, upgrading his point, but he needs some anti-vehicle. He has no armory. Armory would be absolutely necessary here. Immediately need to start an armory or a machine bastion, one of the 2. He's very behind in economy, you can see it here. 116 and only 80. Armory is now on the way. Generator got killed, so he's only at plus 10. This impost getting upgraded to hold against the infantry, but yeah, there's the Doom incoming. You see it in the back. Blue plating, Razorback, Vortimore Razorback. Is he getting the Psy Cannon? Sword Cannon, he already is. But there's no anti-vehicle to speak of. Armory is not being even done yet, so he can just park here and kill Space Marines as if there's nothing. Even Psy Cannons now on the Brigaders over here. Another Vortimore Razorback coming in. So this should end this game. You have the tech against you, you have the economy against you. Armory just now finishes, so he can now start to get some melters, but yeah, he already lost all his units. No turning back from this one, so this ends the first game in favor for MrBlueDude. I think in general it was better played by MrBlueDude. I have told you some of the mistakes of Avezearth, like in the early game with the scouts, like in the very early game he couldn't do much, I think, but in the later early game he should have built some scouts and some builders before he got to tier 2. And yeah, make sure to capture these points. You could even, I think even turret would be a okay idea to get a turret, let's say either here to secure both points or over here to at least secure the relic. I mean, I think this might be the thing that would have helped him in tier 1 if he would have been able to secure the turret over here to be able to secure the points over there. I mean, then they could still get in the base, but then at least you do not have to defend multiple angles. And yeah, one upgraded listen post in the base would have also been a good way to help him defend his base. The mobility is against him here because he did go for tactical marines. Not sure how ASM fare against the Grey Knights. I do not think they fare well in the sense that interceptors normally win the melee fights in tier 1. So yeah, overall, well played by both players, but MrBlueDude takes the first game. So let's see what map Avezearth picks for the second game where he wants to take a point for himself. And here we are on the second map, Fata Morga. On the northern side, playing Demon Hunter Grey Knights, we have MrBlueDude. On the southern side, playing Blood Angels, we have Avezearth. And Avezearth going for one of the greedier builds he did against me in one game. In the quarterfinals, he goes for the quadruple scouts with 2 generators before getting the armory. This can backfire very hard against the Grey Knights. Because, I mean, yes, you have a longer time before the enemy will be at your doorstep, but you have seen in the previous game how scouts fare against interceptors, and that is not very well. And there will be interceptors. If you go against Grey Knights, there will be interceptors. You need to have a plan how to fight against them. And scouts, I think, is not the way. I'm not sure if these shotguns will actually knock them down or not. Let's see. First points being captured here by both players. Armory is soon to be done. He needs to actually switch one of the guys to get these points because these have higher priority. Yeah, he is doing just that. These points have higher priority than the armory normally. And in comes the first interceptors. What do they get a product captain? Yes, they do. There you go. An armory is now done, so he has some time to get some shotguns now. Let's see if he immediately reacts. Yeah, getting some shotguns is the right call. You need to get these guys back also with shotguns, because one squad with shotguns will not fare well against them. Okay, he even, I like it, cancels the one shotgun here, I think, and gets them on this squad because it's not getting attacked yet. And yeah, he needs to also think about upgrading the points. And you see the issue with getting 2 generators is apparent right away. He has 250 power and no requisition income whatsoever. So you can get shotguns all day, but for shotguns also it costs some requisition. You see the shotguns actually doing pretty well against these interceptors, so this part of the build works out, I think. Getting 2 squads with shotguns should fare pretty well. They should now stand. No, not move, stand, stop. There you go, and knocking these models down. They will take some fire in return, but the shotguns in general should be enough. Yeah, just stay here and attack them. They now want to get in melee, so you micro them away a bit. Okay, there you go. Getting this now against the brother champion is a bit mean. So you see the issue with the build is that the second generator. You can, I think I have a build order where I go mass scouts as well, similar to this, but I only go 1 generator, and it's really apparent why. You also do not need a lot of power to update to tier 2. As Blood Angels, you only need 100 power to tech to tier 2. So yeah, you need to upgrade the system post as soon as you can, because you're getting behind in economy as we speak. Yeah, getting here some shots against these brother champion, which sets the machine Hellion flying. This point is also not being built up, which is a mistake. You need one of these Hellions need to go over here. Yeah, it has some float now, and only 2 scouts remaining, right? Okay, 1 scout is over here. So they will kind of hold their own against this interceptor squad, but they are just getting reinforced and stay here, while MrBlueDude is just taking the whole map. Has now soon enough power and resources to get to tier 2. Whereas Avezearth, yeah, he has now some more scouts. Reinforcing these I also like, because then you defend the models with the shotguns a bit more. Now getting this point over here, not getting this point yet even. He needs to upgrade the points and get this point up. This is the priority, get this point up and then upgrade this point to tier 2. And then you have a position where you can fight. This position is soon to be built up as well. Machine Harrier will be attacked, I think. But yeah, you need to... I'm not sure how these scouts in the long run will fare here. Not very well, you can see. They're getting the points and getting the points upgraded. And... So he's grumbling here a bit, not getting this point up in the meantime. It's a big issue, because the interceptors, as soon as they can see this point getting up, they can also now try to focus the builder over here, but they're now focusing this listening post. The Brother champion looking around at the enemy base, and yeah, I think the second generator was the biggest issue in this whole build. You see that with the extra requisition you have to spare, you could have gotten the points up earlier. It's accelerating your economic growth exponentially, because yeah, if you have the requisition to build this point, you get the requisition from this point to get another point, to get another point. It's like if your starting economy is screwed like this with the lopsided power. We have seen in different builds on other players, like the infamous. Where is the pushing all of a sudden? I'm not sure. It's not like he would have won with the scouts anyway. Very annoying, yeah. My guy, your build was really wonky to start with. Yeah, but what I was talking about is with these builds where you have a lopsided economy. We saw the infamous scout, Dark Angel Scout Rush from Custom King multiple times actually, where he did get a generator and that, and then just all in with scouts and not even use the power he got there, floating like 500 power or something in the long run. So if you go for certain builds, you need to know how your economy is actually working out, because yeah, you see now that he's upgrading his points, his economy will look okay-ish, but only if until you look at MrBlueDude's economy and also notice that he's already tier 2. Soon have some Watermer Razorbacks again, and yeah, yeah, getting all the different upgrades here, having, as I said, quite a nice economy. And I think it will be again Watermer Razorbacks winning the game over here. He even upgraded this point at the opponent. Could even go for a Librarian if he wants to. And yeah, there's literally zero army for Avezearth. He has some upgraded listening posts, and that's basically it. They cannot stand here in between the listening posts and attack the plasma generator, because why not? Yeah, I do not think this game will last any longer. There will be the first Watermer Razorback on the way soon. What do we see incoming here? A Librarian. Yeah, there you go. Getting even the grenades now, so he can throw some melter bombs soonish. He only has one squad of interceptors the whole time. All this was done using one squad of interceptors. Tier 2 is soon to be done. Canada Barracks is soon to be out. Yeah, I'm awaiting a melter bomb throw at this generator soonish. In comes the Razorback. And yeah, not much to be said here other than that the build with 2 generators was pretty bad here. Some micro mistakes with the scouts, but I think the micro mistakes were not detrimental. What was detrimental was the general build up with the double generator over here. There will be not enough time to build up a unit here from the machine bastion to hold it. There's wings, so he wants to go for land speeder Tempest, I think. He cannot go for Razorbacks himself. Yeah, but they can even try to focus down the economy or the production over here. Going for vehicle cap increase is nice. And yeah, I wanted to see some plasma generators being killed, but losing the listen post over here and now, yeah, is the right choice. Something I suffer myself or not good myself is know when prioritize what. MrBlueDude saw this exact build up and was like, okay, I kill this listening post, so it's not killing my Razorbacks, and then I'm killing the production, so there will be no counters to my units, and then I win. And that's exactly what we see happening over here, killing the builders before to delay the build-up even, and there will be not more than a singular Landspeeder Tempest out, and yeah, GG is called. And yeah, it was kind of annoying for Avezearth that the scouts shotguns didn't do the knockback as he was expecting, but in general the build-up, and I explained it enough why this game was not his here. So this now makes it 2-0 for MrBlueDude in this series, and they are pretty convincingly. So Avezearth needs to step up his game if he wants to have a chance against MrBlueDude in the next game. But if he doesn't, this will be a relatively quick 3-0 in the semifinals, which was not expected. I was thinking that Avezearth would be fight a bit better here, but yeah, it's not all lost yet. We will have at least one more map to see how he fares against MrBlueDude. And yeah, soon this is sometimes I think it's Steam that not recognizing that he left. Yeah, there we go. Finally Steam catched up over here, having now 2 games with Baltimore Razorbacks carrying the day. How often do you see that? Not that often, I imagine. But yeah, let's see how the third game will turn out here. And here we are on the third map, which is Tranquility's End. On the southern side, playing Blood Angels, we have Avezearth. On the northern side, playing Demon Hunter Grey Knights, we have MrBlueDude. MrBlueDude going into this match with a 2-0 victory score. Going for the same opener as he did with all games. And yeah, Avezearth does the sensible thing and goes for only 1 generator into Armory. I like that adjustment a lot, I have to say. And hopefully he also upgrades his points a lot quicker with now the additional 135 requisition on his balance. There we go. I'm expecting some interceptors again, because interceptors fared pretty well for MrBlueDude. And I also like that he's not like going, okay, I have prepared this build where I go 3 interceptors, but he's actually looking at the situation. It's like, I can hold this with 1 interceptor. So I go for economy boom and a faster tier 2 or something like that. He's not like, okay, aggressive and I want to get this build no matter what, and then yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, well, you need to split these guys because then they're building faster. There comes the interceptors. Yeah, let's see where they go. Go over this position over here. We'll see the scouts. The scouts have scouted the interceptors again, and I think you don't really need to scout because interceptors is the normal thing. He now needs to stand over here and help his guys. Like, go over here. There you go. Having shotguns now. Getting this point now. Even some shotguns against his brother champion over here. Knocking him down again. But only 1. I mean, the damage from these shotguns is in general pretty high, even if you subtract the knockback. Look how much damage these scouts do against these Grey Knight interceptors, and these are Grey Knight units, you know, pretty high stake units in general. Yeah, getting some more scouts against them is really nice, and this will a squad wipe. There you go. Capping this point, now attacking this brother champion over here. They killed the brother champion, or did he infiltrate? They actually seem to have killed him. And now killing also the architect. So you see this, the shotguns are by no means weak, and even without the knockback they are pretty strong over here. Okay, now he's actually focusing this down, which is not a right choice. I think he needs to take down these points. Getting this point, and hopefully he's not upgrading. He needs to upgrade the points. If you go for generator, this is how you play. There you go. Build up this point, upgrade another point, and then go tier 2. Or even just get this point and then go tier 2. You cannot win with a prolonged tier 1. Interceptors did go down, so he's now only fighting with Brotherhood champions. That's interesting. So is he just going for upgraded listening post then? This could be an idea, to upgrade your listening post, and then the scouts cannot really deal against upgraded listening posts. Okay, going a little late on the upgraded points here is Avezearth, but he is upgrading the points. Even now going into base, which is, I mean, yes, you can go this an unupgraded listening post, and the plasma generators. There's nothing really holding you back. But you need to prioritize. Like, yeah, getting this point, okay, he's... you can get skull probes actually in tier 1 already, I think. So this could work against them, against these guys. And even now, you can cancel the stasis if you press cancel, or what is it called again, escape. There you go, killing now another proto champion. And even though you see some scouts getting killed here, I think this is worth it. Getting another proto champion. But yeah, you see the upgrade listening post is then the absolute kicker over here. Getting now some Pergators, and the Pergators, oh boy, Pergators will be not nice against these scouts, I have to say. You can knock down the interceptors, but you will not outrange these Pergators, and then it looks really mean. Getting 2 generators now, but tier 2 is on the way, so that's nice. He's tech-wise ahead, and should economy-wise more or less be even. Yes, very nice. Needs to, yeah, get this point down, get the criticals if you can. And yeah, upgrading these points as he does over here. Oh, the damage against these buildings is not very high. Maybe want to set this one guy over to capture the critical location, because yeah, the Pergators will be very mean against these scouts. They can outrange them and peel off models left, right, and center. Yeah, I would assume splitting them off, but yeah, splitting also would mean they can go anywhere really. But yeah, he has the upgraded points over here. The auto can actually firing from over here. This is quite a range, I have to say. So there you go. A tier 2 now for him, and actually decent time. So this gives me hope that he will fight back over here. The question is, what does he go for? Normally the units the Grey Knights seem to suffer against is aircraft. The only issue, okay, he has 3 generators, so he could go for Machine Bastion. There you go. Going for Wings if he hasn't already. Sorry. And then going for some Lamp Speed or Tempest. Because you have some anti-vehicle as Grey Knights in the Pergators here. With Incinerators, which is short range. You have the Grey Knight Tech Marine with the Combi Melter. You have Waterman Razorback is also not really bad against aircraft, and of course your own aircraft units are also not that bad. Let's see. And Speed or Tempest, I would assume. There you go, and also some vehicle cap increase. Very nice, very nice. You can get the first one out, but for the second one you need some vehicle cap increase. And I think a good old land speeder spam should work out pretty well over here. MrBlueDude does what he did in all games, going for the Domus Astra Telepathica right away. You see here, finally going for one of these outer points. Economy-wise, it should be in favor for MrBlueDude as he has this point over here. But Avezearth has upgraded quite a lot of points, which makes up for a few points on the map. There's the first. There you go, crack missiles. The nice thing, if you go tier 2 with the Sanguine Armory, you can immediately get these missile upgrades. I think normally they are, if you go just, they require the armory, so what I'm trying to say, I think. Getting out the Librarium as well. Waterman Razorback it is again. You can go for more vehicle technologies because it also increases the HP of your Razorbacks quite a bit. And if you go for all 4, they also get the Hunter Killer Missile, which also adds to their capabilities. You see now that they have now 1.6k health, but it will be more once the first upgrade finishes. And that Lamp Speeder Temp is getting accumulated. They need to show themselves at some point. This upgrade should finish soon-ish. There it comes. I thought it would increase the HP. Maybe it's the third one. Not sure. Yeah, they now need to fight over here. There's like 1, 2. The third is now out. And now they need to reveal themselves with crack missiles and need to take this down and then be impressive. I like that he is not showing this. So he is letting MrBlueDude build more of these Waterman Razorbacks, which will not counter this. So he's now like, okay, what do I do now? As I said, the what was missing the Inquisitor Lord command squad with melter guns would also be very well. There's already the Tech Marine, which should get a combi melter over here to fight this. Getting now some nicely placed smoke launchers here, so to help him in the defensive side. Killing 1 land speeder actually, and the second land speeder is soon to be go down. Okay, these Watermer Razorbacks with assault cannons actually dealing pretty well against them, better than I have anticipated. The question is, what does he go for now? More land speeders for now, and more Razorbacks it is for now. And as I said, the Inquisitor, Lord Inquisitor Command Squad needs to focus down the Grey Knight Tech Marine over here. I think it's hard to focus him down. He has 1.1k commander armor, but the listening post also helping out over here. You might need to get your own builders around to repair your units. I think they need to step around and repair these land speeders, or you have an issue soon, because these you really nicely use the smoke launchers, I have to say. And the Tech Marines also paying dividends over here. Okay, he needs to repair those because they will be killed soonish. Okay, killing one land speeder over here, a Razorback with his land speeders. Now these guys need to repair. And yeah, I think they are on repair duty. So we have full on mechanized fight over here. A lot of resources floating for actually going. Wow, tier 3 is now on the way. And on the other side, tier 3 is not on the way, of course. We get more and more Razorbacks. We have quite a good economy. The question is, will he just go more Razorbacks? Or what is the idea? Getting even now the Gators to capture the critical, because they can't do anything here. Did he repair those? I think, yeah, he did. Coming into the base now will help him, because he can use the listen post to his advantage. The only downside is that he is losing points outside of his base. But he's getting tier 3, so it depends if he can survive till that in good shape, because for now he's losing more and more land speeders, which is an issue. He might, but this is only production building. His HQ is actually busy building anything else, so there's not really anything he can do here. These land speeders will now all down. Another land speeder will be here, but tier 2 is miles away, and MrBlueDude does know what to focus here. He sees no real army, sees nothing really, and now focuses down the machine bastion. I think this game turns out sour again, and here you see the 400 more HP because of the upgrade. And yeah, I think there's even the Lord Inquisitor command with Melter guns, as I was saying, for this anti-vehicle capabilities. But yeah, GG's called. He is getting, tier 3 has finished, but without his production building, he cannot produce anything that would help him. There's also not even a point on the map where he could build a hidden machine bastion or something, because yeah, where would you want to go? Getting the final upgrade, getting a note more. Avezearth was kicked off the game because yeah, now we just wait for Steam to catch up. So this is gonna be a very quick 3-0 for MrBlueDude. Very convincing games. Slight adjustments here and there. By both players actually, but in the end it was MrBlueDude with the better strategies, I think, over here, and better execution. Avezearth has tested some things out. In the second game turns very sour, and because of his build up. The first game because of some decisions on the way, and the third game, what was the issue over here? Maybe his greed getting tier 3 that quickly. I think, how could you counter these Razorbacks otherwise? You could go for rhinos with what they called again? Devastators and rhinos. So you could deploy your guys shooting some rockets and then get them back in, for example. This would work very well against these Watermers. The Lance with the Tempest did work out for some time, and then they got killed relatively easily. Maybe even getting a second machine bastion to double produce those might be an idea. Not really sure. I think the MVP in this game was this little guy over here with his servo arm on the back, keeping these Watermers in good shape. Anyways, GG's to both players. MrBlueDude now advances to the finals, where he meets number 6567. And I have a not so nice message for you. Normally you would see now the match for the third place, Grindin against Avezearth, but Avezearth, for whatever reasons, I do not know the reasons, has ghosted me from this game on out and is not responding to my or Grindin's messages. Not sure if it's something real life related, but I have seen him being online in Discord multiple times but not answering me. He's not sure If he got too salty for this games, I'm not sure. But we will not see the match of the third for the third place. This will be a default win for Grindon. So congrats to Grindon for earning the €5, which are, how should I say? It's the prize money for the third place. And we will see in the next cast the finals of MrBlueDude against number 6567. Both of these players are in the finals and have €15 safe, and the winner will take €30. So yeah, stay tuned for the finals, the next cast, and as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.